This is the network that you are building. I want you right now to take a deep breath and panic! Panic! Because we are 2 days away from sequestration. The cuts automatically will take place. And if there is no agreement, the meat cleaver will blindly just start chopping us limb from limb. The military is going to be gutted. Emergency personnel dead in the streets. Border Patrol agents gone. Teachers pulled apart. Their heads and their eyes. Their heads will be in one classroom. Their eyes will be in another. Parents won't have daycare, and daycare won't have children, and children will stop having puppy dogs. And all because the Democrats and the Republicans are so ideologically opposed. There's so much distance between the Republicans and the Democrats. And actually, the distance between the two, no, that's actually not true. They're one in the same. And the sequester debate proves that they are the same. How? Well, both sides are claiming that some action has to be taken. We have to take action before these draconian cuts happen on Friday in order to avert real pain and panic, financial crisis, and teachers' heads being in one room and their eyes in another, and no puppy dogs. President Obama has painted a picture of Armageddon. His administration has released hundreds of detained illegal immigrants awaiting deportation trials, and in order to make sure that ICE's detained population level stays within ICE's current budget, because you got to do that, right? We got to let the prisoners go free. Soon, on Saturday, they're going to open up all the prisons. He is giving us a self-inflicted wound just to further his agenda. President Obama recalled an aircraft carrier from the Persian Gulf because he feared impending budget cuts. Wait a minute. Hold on. Isn't the Persian Gulf where we get all of our oil that we can't drill for here? And so we have to get it from over there. And isn't the whole region on fire? Even Bob Woodward, you know, the Nixon Watergate journalist, says it's madness. Watch.
Under the Constitution, the president is commander-in-chief and employs the force. And so we now have the president going out because of this piece of paper and this agreement. I can't do what I need to do to protect the country. That's a kind of madness.
Kind of a madness, isn't it? Yeah. But good thing we have somebody talking sense to us. Because on the other side, we have John Boehner saying, we've got to act before Friday. Watch.
We have moved the bill in the House twice. We should not have to move a third bill before the Senate gets off their ass and begins to do something.
He used a bad word. He must be angry. Here's the deal. Sequestration, 2% of the budget. 2. That's a teeny tiny meaningless cut in the increase in spending, isn't it? Even with the sequester cuts, they will spend, listen to me, even with the cuts, they will spend $15 billion more of your money this year than last year. Let me put it this way. The sequestration, 9 days of federal spending. That's it, 9 days. Freak out! When the best debate we can get in Washington is, do we cut that spending increase by 2%? Or do we raise taxes by 2%? It is clear we're not getting that sacred word, diversity. We're certainly not getting any closer to solving anything. Let me show you what this means in your own home. If I had to ask you, let's say you went shopping, and you came back and I said, honey, what? You see, I don't have a job. We've borrowed everything we have from the Chinese family down the block, and they're getting a little pissy. And we're about to lose our house and everything else. If she looked at you and said, everything here is a staple. And then she said, I gotta tell you, okay, all right, you want me to cut? Okay, I'm cutting right now. There's gonna be milk, there's not gonna be any meat, and no baby formula. That's it, no baby formula. I hope you have a good time, Mr. Hate Monger. Would you send your wife to a psychiatrist? Because I would, and I might visit an attorney. You might leave these. Leave these, okay? And because I'm living with a mad woman, I'm also keeping the beer. But I'm getting rid of the magazines and the candy and the chips and it's only 2%. I can still have the donuts and the beer. You're telling me we can't live with the baby little pop? We can't live with, two little baby and the Mentos. And People magazine, we also need Life and Style Weekly. Oh, and In Touch? Really? That's what they're trying to get you to believe. Except I don't even know if they're doing that. This is all we're asking them to cut. This. Can't. Family will burn to death. Everything is over if we... I'm sick of it. Left and right used to mean Democrat and Republican.